What's going on, Raider Nation? This is Raider Gun, and this right here,
How you doing? I'm Scream.
and this is the Raider Critique. This is your post-game review for Week 4 and your pre-game review for Week 5. Let's hop into the intro and get this started. So what's going on, Raider Nation? We just handed the Colts their ass, 31-24. Now I'll tell you what, this was one of the best games I've seen out of our team, offensively, defensively, and special teams. What do you think, Raider Scream?
Offensively, I told y'all last week, we got to score over 28 points, and we did that. So, you see the equation.
That's right. And it was all set off by decent play out of the offense. We didn't really create and make any turnovers except for a couple fumbles. So why don't we just go ahead and hop over into the stats. Offense. Derek Carr went 21-31 for 189 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions.
Now, that's a key fact that you just threw out the O, you know what I'm saying? But no turnovers, is positive towards wins.
Josh Jacobs also ran 17 times for 79 yards. He didn't have a touchdown, but his average is 4.6 yards a carry. Then we had this dude who just appeared on the scene named Gerald Davis, his first game. Homeboy had 2 rushes for 74 yards on 2 wide receiver end arounds.
He's pretty fast. Hey, catch up with him. Yeah,
hey, let's cheers to that, baby. Hey, he's fast. Damn right he's fast.
Can you catch up with him? 2 rushes for 74 yards. Man.
Yeah, that's, by the way, that is 37 yards a carry.
Yeah. Facts.
Facts right here, because, we got it all right here in front of us, of course. And then, of course, we topped it all off on the rushing. DeAndre Washington, 6 carries for 18 yards. He's averaging 3 yards a carry. Jalen Richard had 4 carries for 17 yards, averaging, 4.3 yards a carry. Alex Ingold and Derek Carr rounded off the rushing attack. Ingold was 1 carry for 1 yard, and Derek Carr was 2 for -2.
He need to really stop. He ain't been productive running since 2016. So we all know the fact there. But he's timid. But stay in the pocket, stay comfy in the pocket, and just win, baby. Come on.
Darren Waller had 7 receptions. We're going to go into receiving now. But Darren Waller had 7 receptions for 53 yards. And I'm actually surprised that he didn't get a touchdown. Josh Jacobs actually had 2 catches for 29 yards. Foster Morale, our new rookie tight end, had 3 receptions for 30 yards. Tyrell Williams had 3 receptions for 36 yards. And Morale and Williams both had touchdowns.
Good job for Williams. But, Raider Nation, y'all tell me, is he a wide receiver 1? Or is he a wide receiver 2? Or is he our star? Or is it Waller? You know what I'm saying? Think about it now. Talk about it.
We had Keelan Doss come in with 1 reception for 14 yards. He was targeted 1 time. Man, we need to throw him the ball more. I mean, this was his first game back. I don't understand why we haven't been playing him, especially with the way we've been hurting at wide receiver. And it's been, long overdue that this guy is, finally getting some playing time. I mean, he was our Hard Knocks star. All of Hard Knocks, they had this guy featured, man. So, I mean, we need to throw him the ball more. DeAndre Washington had 2 receptions for 8 yards, and Jalen Richard had 1 for 1 yard.
I like to go back to Doss. I mean, he's a Bay Area brother. I mean, why not feed him the ball constantly? Like, you wanted to be there, now you're here.
Yeah, exactly, man. I mean, now he's here. Well, what we got to do, man, is throw him the ball, especially since Tyrell Williams really ain't a number 1 wide receiver. You know what I mean? He's a number 2 at best, at least in my opinion anyway. We got to find that number 1, and if it's going to be in the rookie, man, we need to just go ahead and place the faith inside of this man and throw him the ball more.
Yeah, I mean, y'all know Marshawn Lynch. Y'all remember that Bay brother, right? Y'all know Keelan Doss, Bay Area brother. So, I mean, Marshawn Lynch wins. He dances a lot on the sideline. Got it. That started losing. But anyways, just take advantage of Doss's ability right now, because he came back for a reason.
That's right. Hey, go ahead and scroll up, man. I want to take a look at this drive chart that we got going on here. And this is probably the biggest, most outstanding point of what we had for the drives, dude. We scored a touchdown, I believe, on our first drive down the field. You know what I mean? And it kept getting better and better and better. I mean, to put up 31 points, we had to score on damn near every drive. We scored, let's see, 10 plays for 75 yards in our first drive. We started on our own 25. Minute mark 5:51, man. We held the ball for 5 minutes and 51 seconds to score a touchdown. On defense, we held them to a punt, a 3 and out, man. And then our next drive, one play, man, fucking 60 yards, 10 seconds on the ball. Bam, we was already up 14-0. Their second drive, punt. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's how you produce.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I was out there in the barbecue grill at my brother Daywalker's crib. But, I mean, yeah, by the time I came in, it was 14-0, and I was proud of them boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, score. You got to score 28 or above in this league nowadays. And you got to throw the ball, which is exactly what they did.
And see, that's one thing, though, is like the NFL has made defense so irrelevant that you have to put up points like that. Because if you don't put up points like that, then you're just wind up stagnant, just sitting in the water. You know what I mean? So, and our third drive was a fumble. That was Derek Carr and Josh Jacobs' miscommunication that happened right there, and that's why we lost the ball. But then our fourth drive, we drove right back down the field and scored a touchdown. So, I mean, literally, guys, this is what we got to do, and this is what we're going to have to do next week against the Bears.
Looking forward to it. I mean, how many of y'all Raider Nation brothers and sisters is going out there to London? I mean, I'm sure Off the Hook. I mean, Keith Smith right there, Crusader Raider. I'm sure you going to tune in, brother. I mean, look forward to seeing you and everything you do. Great for everything over there over the seas. You know what I'm saying? We just put it like that.
I mean, especially since, football's not y'all's number one sport. It's nice to have a whole booster club and basically a whole chapter right out there in England, man.
That's correct.
That is awesome.
That's correct.
And, I mean, how many other teams can say that they have chapters in different countries? How many different countries we in, bruh?
I mean, we got Finland, too. I mean, I chopped it up with brothers in Finland, Australia. I mean, I've been a whole lot of times. I mean, I'm a traveling brother, so been to a whole lot of games year after year after year, and man, we're winning.
Yeah, 49ers eat your heart out, baby.
Who?
Yeah, exactly. Who? Who?
Like,
Anyway, this is our special teams. Now, like I said last video, I've been harping on A.J. Cole. A.J. Cole's averaging 53 yards a punt. You know what I mean? So, man, you know, hey, I'm not harping about getting Marquette King anymore. If he can keep doing it like this, man.
I'll take Marquette King back. I mean, they gotta battle for it.
Right.
You know, they gotta battle for it. Just like Khalil Mack, right? I mean, Kowser was his backup, and he was a beast. The entire time he stayed on the Raiders, he was a beast, and he backed up Khalil Mack because Khalil Mack and him was talking. You understand? An effective communication.
Effective communication. A lot of us need to understand this, man, because I be seeing it on Twitter, I be seeing it on Facebook. We don't communicate well. We just be spouting off words, and we be hurrying up and typing shit up and not realizing what we're saying. Not to mention, remember, everybody, you cannot read emotions through texts, so please do not sit there and take everything to heart. I mean, give me a break, y'all. Y'all be fighting too damn much, man. So, here's another thing that we need to touch on. Josh Jacobs set the rookie record in franchise history. 307 yards for 4 games. Hey, Raider up, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody sat there and said, oh, you ain't got a run game. We got plenty of run game, and it's backed 100% by this cat right here. Not to mention we can throw the ball to him.
It might look a little bit different. I mean, you don't see number 24, you know, I mean, Marshawn Lynch, I mean, hell of a fucking damn running back. But, I mean, when it really come down to it, I mean, Doug Williams, I don't think he better than what we drafted. You know, I mean, good job for Mayock. And if Gruden had his fingers in there, good job for him too. But, I mean, you got to have a doggone RB1. We have him.
And that's exactly what Josh Jacobs is definitely our running back 1. He is a 3-down back by far. Yeah. DeAndre and Jalen Richard are basically in there for when he gets tired. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, kudos to Josh Jacobs. He did a hell of a job this game, and I expect him to do a hell of a job next game, too. Trevor Davis, yes, we've already mentioned this guy, Mr. 2 rushes for over 70 yards. This dude...
All right, I'm going to drink to that.
Yeah, we got to cheers to that. Hey, this guy came in with some fire, baby. He came in here and he lit a fire up underneath the offense's ass, and it straight up paid off. Dude takes a wide receiver reverse.
Yeah.
Straight to the house. And then the second one he almost got to the house. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about these trick plays. It looks like our offensive play scheme is finally starting to work. They're finally starting to throw some pizzazz in our offensive playbook instead of running this 1999 West Coast offense.
And I heard that. I heard what Gunn said. My brother Gunn, critique, on the critique last week. And it's true. Like, you can't go out there and run and think you're going to throw on third and long and they already got it.
Exactly. If you're going to sit there and go run first down, run second down, throw third down, they're going to pick up on that. They obviously already have, and that's why it's good that we're running wide receiver reverses, flea flickers from last week. You know, I mean, these are the kind of plays that we're going to need to be able to take these other teams by surprise.
Yeah.
It shows that our coaching staff does not need to be out-coached every game.
Now we got Chuck Pagano. He coming in as the defensive coordinator for Chicago Bears. This coming in a couple days, right there in London. So I mean, is he gonna bring the fire? I mean, of course everybody gonna hype up Khalil Mack beef. Let's stay off that. Stay focused. Derek Carr and Khalil Mack were best friends, right? So is Derek Carr and AB. How about that? So just keep it. Derek Carr need to handle his own damn business as a motherfucking man. Excuse my language, but I'm off. I'm Raider. Keep handling that shit.
Hey, that's what we do. Don't worry. You ain't got to worry about cussing on this channel.
Everybody knows how to fucking cuss. What the fuck? Like, you have to motherfucking produce offensively, 28 points or more, you will win a game. Defensively, they'll pacify them. They're not gonna get all them points, so we win.
And we were talking about breaking records earlier, right? Josh Jacobs broke a record.
Yeah.
Well, look, Darren Waller broke Antonio Gates' record through 4 games with 33 catches.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get a tap on that, too.
All right, so we cheers to Waller beating Gates, and Gates been around for a minute. And he's a successful tight end. I mean, I really hope this young man right here stays focused. I mean, and continues to succeed in the silver and black.
Yo, fuck the Chargers. I mean,
For the record,
fuck the Chargers. I'm glad he broke his record. That's the way I feel about it. I'm pretty sure a lot of you feel that same way about it. So it is what it is. Now, we've got the record. That's right. It's a Raider that's got the record. Now, this is the sore subject.
All right.
I'm going to let you speak on this first, Screen.
All right, so perfect. I mean, I think it's a short ending, you know what I'm saying, to a long story. I mean, he could have probably finished his career off as a Raider. But, I mean, got brothers out there, I mean, really believing, sisters, children, everybody believing in this brother. I mean, that shit bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That shit bullshit, bruh. The dude, 84, Doyle, he stood up. He already knew he didn't get hit hard. It's a contact sport. Right or wrong. It's a contact sport. So, I mean, how you going to be in the profession of boxing or be in the profession of football and not expect to get hit? Sound like some Tom Brady, some TB12 shit.
Well, look, I hate to be that guy who's on the opposite side, but his knee was down. You know what I mean? And with so many priors that this guy has had as a Cincinnati Bengal, all he had to do was run by and touch him. That's all he had to do.
That's true.
His knee was fucking down.
That's true.
You know what I mean? But instead, this guy fucking lights him up like a fucking Christmas tree. You know what I'm saying? And now he's gone, possibly for the season. I'm hoping that he's going to appeal. If he does appeal and he does wind up getting back into the league, bro, be careful, man. You already know you're a spotlight. You got this big old fucking star on your forehead. It's like, hey, get me, motherfucker. I'm a dirty player. You need to fucking play smart.
Yeah, sound like story of my life. How about that? I'm a Raider. That dude's a Raider. I'm all in with Burfict doing exactly what he did. Vontaze, hey, Daywalker, named the dog Vontaze. You know what I'm saying? And everybody out there go buy all them jerseys. 55.
That's right. That's right. And who the hell am I to fucking lie about it? I enjoyed every minute of that. I sure did. So anyway, we're in the post-game review against the Chicago Bears in London. Now, one thing I do want to touch point on is that Mark Davis, Mike Mayock, John Gruden, they all got their shit together, and we left out for London after the game to Indianapolis, which means no lag time, no worrying about sitting there with the flight lag and all these players trying to figure out and be tired and whatnot. We got right the fuck on over there. So this actually is not going to be an issue. I can honestly see that this is a winnable game for us. It's going to be our offense versus their defense. And, of course, our defense versus their offense. But their offense is missing Mitchell Trubisky. Chase Daniels will be taking the place of Mitchell Trubisky. Oh, yeah, by the way, they have a notable injury on defense in
Roquan Smith.
What do you got to say about this?
So, there's a couple things. Roquan Smith, I mean, I think he's going to be playing. I think he's going to come back in. He was talking about he got some personal issues, so he battled through that this week. I mean, we'll see. I mean, when it comes down to London, I mean, the decision that the Raider organization made for the team, I mean, I think it was a smart decision, me personally. I know how to deal with lag time and all that. Also, when it comes down to the quarterback situation, you got Trubisky and Daniels, Chase. Yep. Like, honestly, both of them, I don't even know what their names, like,
who else do they got?
Who is the best quarterback in London? Who is the best quarterback in London? Is it Derek Carr?
Well, I would say so.
Daniels? I would say Derek Carr, you better win because you always pick the team that have the better quarterback.
Now, the one thing I worry about is because Khalil Mack has been playing everywhere. All right? He's going to line up wherever Colton Miller is going to be.
Yeah, okay.
Okay? Colton Miller, you better fucking pull your head out your ass and be able to block Khalil Mack, dude. You're going to have to give Derek Carr at least 4 seconds to throw the football.
Well, he was part of the draft class.
Yeah.
I mean, we was there in Dallas. I'm wearing the hat. I was there in Dallas when Colton Miller was selected first round for the Raiders. That's Gruden, not Mayock, but that's Gruden work. And Mac went down the road. So if y'all think that he don't have a problem, he does have a problem. This is some personal beef that he does want to find some type of closure to. So just hey, put Waller out there.
And I'm sure we're gonna
put Waller out there.
I'm sure we're gonna run 3 tight end sets.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's the best way to do it, to be able to sit there and to where we can double team his ass.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna have to double team him, and with no Roquan Smith, he's the only defender blitzing the quarterback that we're gonna really have to worry about.
I think Smith gonna be back though. Honestly, I mean, from what I've been hearing and everything, I think Smith gonna be back, and he is a force to be reckoned with. I mean, that a little bit biased. I mean, I'm a Georgia dog too, UGA, but I mean, Smith, when they put him and Mac together, man, that's dangerous.
Well, see, we both Bulldogs, except I'm Fresno State, baby.
Right, yeah.
Real talk, man. So anyway, what is your prediction for this game?
I would predict a victory, and it's gonna. Okay, I've been saying score 28 points or more against every opponent this year. This one right here is gonna be a low-scoring game. It's gonna be a low-scoring game. Sorry for the individuals that are out there in London, Crusader Raider, Keith Smith, love you to death, bro. I hope you tune in, subscribe, and everything to my brother. You know what I'm saying?
Raider Gunn.
Yep. How about 20-14?
20-14.
With a Raider victory.
That's right. Hey, I like that prediction. My prediction, and you guys already know I don't like doing predictions because I'm always off, but I'm telling you that we shut these motherfuckers down. 17-3. Guaranteed. We gonna fucking shut them down. They ain't gonna score a damn touchdown. So, now that we've done flopped over here to the Shield, and, you know, we over here, we're just bullshitting, you know what I mean? We done gave our predictions. We drinking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, sipping on one, you know.
Yeah, well, I'm already empty. I don't know about y'all, but I'm already empty here, man. I'm going to have to go get me another one. But I just want to thank everybody for stopping by, checking out the channel content. Hey, everybody talked about how YouTubers and superfans don't mix. Well, baby, I done mixed up in here, and we're going to go ahead and add a superfan to the YouTube mix. And you know what? I think he's doing a hell of a job.
Shit is hella interesting, you know. I mean, I ain't never fuck with YouTube, but I mean, I think all my children, you know, because I'm Raider Scream Man children. So, I mean, I think my children can make millions out, you know, doing
something like this. You know what I mean?
Fuck.
But not only that, but they're Raiders. And that's the best thing about it. He don't raise his kids right. Now, if I can get my kids to get back here where I'm at, I'm going to be doing the same thing. I got my youngest son, Dustin. He already full Raider. You know what I mean? And I'm hoping that sooner or later when I get him back here, You know what I mean?
That's what's up,
Be
man.
able to get them on these videos and whatnot, man. Maybe even take them to a game or two.
Hey, big shout out to the Crucial Catch. You know what I'm saying? All y'all that, you know what I'm saying, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying?
I mean, for real, like, if it wasn't for y'all, you know, breast cancer might still be a thing and still be wiping out the lovely ladies of the Raider Nation and all the world. So it's, you know, it's really nice that you guys are out there, or guys and gals that are out there, you know, supporting this. Make sure you support. You know what I mean? They could use every bit of funds that that anybody could possibly need to go ahead and fight this thing that we call cancer that's just killing everybody off left and right. You know? But anyway, I'm Raider Gunn. This is Raiders Scream. You know what I mean? This is the Raider Critique. We're going to hop into the outro, and we're going to go ahead and get on out of here. Remember, like we always say here, it's Raider Nation for life. Hey, don't forget about the coin either, baby. Don't forget about the coin. You guys want to go ahead and get one of these, you need to hit us up, man. But guess what?
For sure.
We're going to have to FaceTime you. We're going to have to check your credentials. All right?
Oh, you got to be validated around here now. I'm going through some things with some brothers. Like, y'all know who I'm talking about. Validation is key.
That's right. So anyway, later on, y'all, we'll catch y'all next video.